Before starting this video, you're going to want to get aerial training and obstacle course 1 from the workshop. The first thing you want to do when practicing your aerial car control is just get through the course as simply as you can. It's not about getting through it fast, it's about getting through it controlled and practicing the movements of your car. Once you've mastered flying your car forwards, you want to flip around and fly upside down. This is going to invert all of your controls and really feel weird when you first start. But once you take the time to get used to it, it's not so bad. You may find that after flying upside down for a while, you aren't able to fly normally. Take a second, fly regularly for a little bit, and get your grasp back on that. Once you're able to fly regularly again, go back to practicing upside down. You're going to continue this cycle for a long time up until you feel very comfortable flying in both directions. Now that you've mastered flying right side up and upside down, it's time to take it up to the next level. While you're flying through the course, you want to switch between forwards and upside down. You don't have to be continuously spinning, that's the next level. For this part, just try to stay going one direction, stay flying, switch directions, and continue through the course. This will trick your brain for a little bit and it can be hard to make the transfer. Just work at it and eventually it will become second nature. Don't feel discouraged if any of these steps take you a long time to learn. Any new skill will take a lot of practice and a lot of dedication in order to get really good at it. Now that you have a solid basis of controlling your car while you're upside down and right side up, and switching through those perspectives while flying, it's time to move on to the final step, continuously spinning. The method that I use to orient my car while I'm constantly spinning is to look at the current orientation of the car, and I make my adjustments while I'm in an orientation that I know how to make the input for. For example, if the top of the car is facing me and I'm flying right side up, then I know that I can just press forward and I'll put my nose down. Eventually you get into the rhythm where you're putting your inputs in as the car is facing the same direction every time. I started off by learning with the car facing forward. Anytime that the car was facing forward, I would do an input as if I was flying normally, and I wouldn't touch anything for the rest of the time. You continue this pattern for every rotation of the car, and eventually it's like you're controlling a car that's flying normally, only you have to take breaks in between your inputs so that you don't screw it up. Something that may be helpful to you is switching to a flatter car. In this case, I'm using the Dominus, but you could just as well use the Breakout if you don't feel like spending money. This is going to screw with your head a lot, and it's going to be really hard at first. You just need to put in the hours and get better at it, and put in the time to really master the skill. The last step is being able to put in the inputs for every part of the rotation. This is something that even I am still working on, and the only real way to get better at it is to just put in a lot of hours. The best way that I can advise you do that is just anytime you've got a free moment, boot up the game, load up the map, and practice spinning in the air. It's the easiest way that you're going to be able to do it, and it's the only way that you're actually going to be able to master it. Even once you've gotten every bit of this practiced and you can do it perfectly every time, it's still going to take you time before you can implement it into your game. So load up some casual matches, and every time you see an opportunity for an aerial, go up for it. No matter how unlikely it seems, just go up for it, and if you don't do well, then correct for the next time. Fail fast, and get better sooner. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. Subscribe if you feel like it, and let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. See you next time.